Hi, my name is Sol Esquivel, and I will be giving an overview of my Literature Focus unit. The book I have chosen for my Literature Focus unit is called Peanut Butter and Cupcake by Terry Border. I have chosen this book because it is one of my favorites and it is very entertaining. Not only do the illustrations catch the reader's attention, the story is also very funny and interesting. It is easily relatable. The theme is friendship. What I also like about this book is I could incorporate the depth and complexity in thinking tools in my lessons. My classroom will have an organized schedule which students will learn to follow the first few weeks of school. I will use literacy centers in which I put students in groups and have them work together at a different station each day or have rotating centers in the same day. I'm still not sure which will be more beneficial. I want them to have the chance to work on something different each day though. However, I do want to give students time to work with me, read independently, and practice writing. So I think having centers, having rotating centers will be useful. Discussion will also be part of my classroom. I will teach my students how to discuss by asking and answering questions, and I will guide them to lead their own discussions. The instruction I will cover in my lesson are phonics, vocabulary, comprehension, fluency, and writing. In my phonic lesson, I will use the book to review the long E sound and the different ways of spelling the long E sound, including the R-controlled vowels. I will use an graphic organizer to help students see the different spellings. We will read the book and find words with the long E sound and organize them into the graphic organizer. The book I am reading has very basic words. I will have a word wall in which students could add a word to the wall if they do not know what it is or do not recognize it, and we will discuss it together as a class. In my vocabulary lesson, I will be reviewing academic vocabulary such as nonfiction, fiction, summarizing, and prediction. In order to help my students with comprehension, I will use group and class discussions. We will answer and ask questions together. My role will be to guide them into discussions and have students leading discussions on their own. I will also use writing assignments to assess their comprehension. Through literacy centers, I will have students reread the story, work and review phonics with them, as well as reteach how to decode words. I would probably reteach how to decode words with a small group of students using a marker board where we will either break up words into syllables or into sounds, and we'll even use the book, we'll choose words from the book to decode. I plan to have students answer questions or prompt creatively. I may throw in a sketch-to-sketch activity in which students will draw a picture about what they learned from the story with a sentence that explains their illustration. Students will also be answering questions in sentence form. So that concludes my overview of my literature focus unit.